Good morning everyone. This is my latest video blog. It's been a while since I did my last one and a lot of things have gone on. Just a quick recap. I got myself eventually 5 months sober. 3.5 months into that sobriety, the wheels started to come off with different things in my life, not so much drinking. I got very obsessive behaviour. Eating habits were terrible. I eventually came down with depression. I had to go to doctors, get onto medication. Had quite suicidal thoughts towards the end of the 5 months. But I never picked a drink up. And it was a horrible time. It really was. Looking back now, I know that I've had a couple of bouts of depression before now, but I didn't realise at the time. I thought it was all down to my drinking. So now I know that, it's going to be quite a bit easier hopefully going forward. Before I just bring us up to speed to where I am now, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to the people in the groups of Moving On and Onwards and Upwards for never giving up on me. Lots and lots of you personally messaged me, and I really appreciate that. And just on that, I'd like to say a massive apology to some of you as well. There's quite a few of you. Off the top of my head, there was Steve, Kevin, Sandra. I've not come back to you. I've not messaged you back in the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, and I apologise for that. But I just wasn't in the right place to put anything constructive together. So that brings us up to now. So from 5 months sobriety, I think to about 5.5 months in, I picked up the first drink. It was nothing special. I wasn't throwing it down. I just had a couple of days on and a couple of days off, and it wasn't even moderating. It wasn't that great. But in the meantime, when I had this all going, I had my job. I had quite a few. I had a big concern with my job because the company I was with, they weren't doing very well, unfortunately, and they did a round of redundancies. They've done 2 rounds of redundancies in the last 12 months, and I think a few of us there, we always had in the back of our minds that we could end up losing our jobs. So that, together with having this little meltdown that I had, and then when I started to pick a drink up again, the work thing was always there because it looked like there was a strong possibility that I could be made redundant. So that kept me drinking, daft as it sounds. That's not an excuse, it just kept me drinking because it was kind of, right, this is going to sound a bit odd. I always thought that to get myself where I needed to be, I needed to be made redundant, and I needed to live off my redundancy for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and get myself physically and mentally fit again. Basically all or nothing, which that's the way I operate. Now a lot of people say be careful what you wish for, and now that's become apparent because on last Monday I was sent home with a view to be made redundant, and we were called back in on the Thursday and actually made redundant. Now it wasn't a surprise, and it wasn't just me. Unfortunately there was 18 others. So it's really sad because I've been there 17 years on and off, with one spell in between, so it was very sad for me. But there's something in the back of my mind saying I needed this because I had a very good job, very well paid job, quite a senior position, in charge of quite a lot of people, and I should have loved that job, and I didn't, and I could never put my finger on it, and that's where this new start comes into it now because I went stale. I really need to push my limits now. So that kind of brings us to where I am now. Today I had my last drink at 9 o'clock last night. I poured the last of the alcohol away, and that's me on the road to sobriety again, and I've got to admit I'm feeling very, very confident about it. Not cocky, just confident, because we've got a phrase in this house at the moment with my wife and that, and it's, I don't know if it might not make sense to you, it's that shit's just got real, and it has, because now it's not just about me and my drinking, it's about the house, the family, and me. I really need to step up now, and I've been given a chance. I've come out with a decent redundancy package. and I don't have to worry about bills for half a year, probably 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Now I know a lot of people who know me were worried that, oh, he's going to go on a bender for a month, and I'm not. As I say, I was only made redundant on Thursday. Obviously, this is Monday today. It's a bank holiday Monday, but I won't pick a drink up now. So with it being all or nothing, that's the end of the drinking, and I'm so ready to quit. It's unreal. There's just nothing in it. There's no when you're an alcoholic or whatever you want to call it, that you don't get that. There's no buzz to drinking anymore. Even that first one, it's just shit. It's just something that your body or the brain cells need, that craving. But obviously you get such a tolerance to it, you just keep going. For the last 3-4 weeks, I've probably been doing a 70 centilitre bottle of whiskey every day after work and stuff. I'm just a functional alcoholic, but the amount, you're killing yourself. I'm killing my liver, killing my brain. So that's kind of where we're up to now. So as I say, all or nothing. I've hardly done any exercise. I've put loads of weight back on. I've gone completely backwards. But I came off my antidepressants 2 weeks ago. I just stopped them. I don't want to be on tablets. I'm feeling okay again. I'm quite positive. I'm in a really good mindset. As I say, the drinking has stopped as of 9 o'clock last night, and I'm going to become a lot healthier again, physically and mentally. So my plan going forward, I'm going to spend the next 4 weeks to a full month, basically going. I equate it to like a boxer would, who's just landed a huge fight. I'll be going into boxing training, and I'll be getting myself physically and mentally fit constantly. That's all I have to worry about all day long. Don't drink, eat well, drink plenty of liquids, hydrate, and get fit. And as every day goes past, I'm going to get stronger and better and fitter, and I cannot wait. I really can't. As I said, I don't have to worry about work, paying the bills or anything for a while. I've got all my sorts of CV up to date and everything, so I've got things I can turn on pretty quickly. I've already had a couple of offers, but I need to do this for me now. I really want to get. I want to make such a transformation in this month from today, but it just blows people's socks off, and especially mine. So I think that's it. Thanks for listening again. This is I did while I was drinking. I went back all over my other video blogs from the beginning, and it's such a sad cycle, because when I was 5 months sober, you've always got that, I could do with a drink, or I fancy drinking. You don't, because when you drink it's shit. And it's funny because over the years we see all these different people, friends in these groups that we're in, and some can say they'll moderate, some say, oh, you've got control again, but eventually it all comes back, and it all boils down to, if you have got a drink problem, then it's not going to go away, and it will end up killing you. And I don't want to die. So this is massive now. This is a lot of positive and life coaching stuff being watched at the moment, and I'm really enjoying it, because I think a lot of it is mindset now. There's a lot of habit and stuff in my life, and basically if I don't do what I need to do right now, this is all gone. The house, the marriage, my son, my job, my life, and that's worth fighting for. So thanks for listening. Hope I didn't bore you. Unfortunately, on groups you're going to be seeing and hearing a lot more of me nowadays, because I've been missing for a while, but I hope that's good. Considering going back to the AA, I left there quite early on. It did get me sober, so I might go to a couple of meetings. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I think unfortunately with the AA it's a little bit of a club, and if you don't go you get dumped, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I suppose everyone else has got to worry about their sobriety as well. So I'm back. Any personal messages, I promise I will start responding. And if you're sober, I'm jealous of you so much right now, but I'm going to catch you, don't worry about that. And if you're struggling, jump on board with me today again. I'm back, I'm ready, and we can do this. I've tasted it. I've tasted sobriety, and it's fantastic. It's much better than how I feel right now. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Bye.